What a treat, Louie. What a treat for you.
First thing I thought was, is that Simon and Garfunkel?
You're half right.
And then I was like...
But more importantly, you're half wrong.
But then I was like, actually, am I confusing them? Because then I thought, it reminds me of that song, If I Had $1 Million, I'd buy you a fur coat. And then I did cheat. I looked up that song. I looked up $1 Million and it said Bare Naked Ladies. Was it Bare Naked Ladies?
No,
No,
it wasn't.
Right.
But hey, shows you're making an effort. If you're,
I did, yeah.
You were closer. The original one. It's Paul Simon.
Oh, okay. All
Paul
right,
Simon.
there you go.
So
of Simon and Garfunkel.
of Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah.
Any relation to Paul who dished the dirt on you?
Paul? No, I don't think so. No, I mean probably yes. If you go back far enough, then yes.
But then we're all descended.
Yes, we all. Yeah.
Lucy the gorilla, aren't we?
Yes, we are related. Lucy the gorilla. Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's Paul Simon.
Well, there was. I'll talk you through when there were two things happened. I was tapping my foot.
You nudged me and all excitedly.
Look, my foot is tapping.
Now, listener, if you could see the little smug look on his face when he pointed to his little tapping foot.
It's reverse psychology.
Yeah. But
then later I was like, how long has this been playing? And you looked and it was 4.5 minutes. So I was definitely bored by 4.5 minutes.
Yeah,
they went into another round because it was another verse, another chorus, but I think it was just the same verse and chorus. Wasn't it?
No, they're different. I mean, the chorus is.
I was like, this is just repetitive now. Like, they could have.
Yeah, short and sweet is what you like.
Yes. Like you used to like your women.
Indeed. Influences. Where do you think? It's not fully Western, would you say? Where are the influences? Where? What are you hearing, Louie?
Africa.
Yes.
I was thinking Africa, diamond mines. I was imagining
Africa.
like some rich. I was thinking that film with Leonardo DiCaprio about like blood diamonds, and I was imagining some rich sort of diamond owner, and then his rich brat daughter, and he's giving her like shoes with diamonds on the soles. Even though the expensive thing, and she just walks on them. And then all these poor sort of mine workers in Africa, they've slaved away, and then. She's just wearing on the shoes. Is that what it was about?
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, there's different interpretations of it.
Okay.
So one of them was that in Africa they used to diamonds were just worthless. They just had them on the ground and everyone ignored them. Oh. And it wasn't until De Beers, the diamond company came along and polished them up and said, "Oh, these are worth loads." That they're then. Oh. So it's it could be a possible kind of allegory. Could be a story about what we value, and that you don't realise that the everyday, what's truly valuable, you're just kicking around kicking around on the floor, and you don't know that it's valuable till it's gone.
Oh, like
a
boyfriend or girlfriend. You don't value them until they're gone.
Yeah.
Kick them around on the floor.
There we go. There's a proverb that's saying that the girl has diamonds on the soles of her shoes means that she's found happiness and magic in the most common of places.
Oh, well, that's quite nice, isn't it? That's quite. Well, I mean, it's if she's. Oh, what did she realise? Oh, look, there's just diamonds in the sole of my shoe. Oh, I don't know why. It reminds me of this thing.
Yeah.
Some bloke went on holiday. So the story goes. Some bloke went on holiday to Dubai. He had like a poppy seed in his shoe.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe it was a bit of marijuana. They found it and did him for smuggling drugs. And it was
he was smuggling drugs.
Well, there was another one guy. He'd eaten like a poppy seed bun.
Oh yeah.
And then got done for smuggling drugs.
Is that true?
Probably not. I went on holiday. I went on holiday to Dubai.
Do you have any other things that aren't true you want to share with us?
I read all these scare stories, because it's all one. I mean, that's similar, isn't it? Like, there's a load of rich people making loads of money off the oil, and then
what's all this gooey black stuff? That's annoying. Leave that black stuff there.
Some of their laws. Well, yeah, in the old days it would have been, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. One day people will, think that about us and this podcast. The diamond in the rough.
You'll be dead. I'll be around to reap the cash, hopefully. So
you're hoping for my death?
Not before we finish a nice run of this. So, in that respect, no.
Well...
Have you been to Dubai?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Is it good?
Decadent is how I describe it.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine, he was a primary school teacher in the UK. Goes out to Dubai, works in a private school out there.
Yeah.
Turns up in a sports car. Takes me back to his luxury apartment, swimming pool. I'm like, what, you don't get this as a primary school teacher in the UK, do you? You get,
Wow.
they're all going on strike now for raises because they're so underpaid. Then it was like another teacher's birthday. So we went to her. Have I told you this?
No.
We went to her, like, this is how ridiculous it is. It's like something out of a, fairy tale or something. It was like some moral story. Like Pinocchio. Like went to her birthday party, which was in a really high-end, posh French restaurant. So, where they give you those tiny meals.
Café Rouge.
Michelin or whatever.
Yeah.
High-end, anyway. And only the twist was, because it's Dubai, it was eat as much as you like. Pay fixed fee, and then it's just like gouge yourself like some Roman emperor.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I sat there while these teachers complained about that something like the pool in their complex was being renovated, so they had to go to the one next door and complaining about it. And I was like, well, that is a woman with diamonds in her shoes.
Nice. Speaking of that, apparently in Japan, they have these offers where you can you have a meal and and unlimited drinks.
Oh yeah.
But it's because apparently most Japanese people don't drink too much. So the only time they have problems are when Westerners go over, and it's like, way booze,
Let us listen.
Yeah. I don't
bankrupt the place.
Yeah. That'd be good. We should go to Japan.
I went to a sake bar recently in Peckham.
How London has changed.
A
sake bar in Peckham.
So hipster. It was nice.
Wow.
They're only little shots, and they're not so you think they're shots, but they're only actually the strength of a glass of wine.
Yeah.
It was nice.
So if you have enough of them?
Yeah. If you
is it like a pound shot?
I forget what the price is.
You probably weren't paying. Were you?
It was towards the end.
You run out.
End of the night, but very nice. Go for sake in Peckham.
I like the idea of a bar called a sake bar, but it's just where everyone's just sarcastic. That would be.
Well, we did talk to the owner about maybe putting on a comedy night there, and maybe going to call it sarcastic comedy.
Yeah.
So
he hasn't got back to you on that, has he?
It was one of those, when you're really drunk and you think, "Oh, this would be a great idea."
Yeah.
Actually, I do think it is. I may well keep your eyes peeled. louiechristie.com/comedy for the live events. It may turn up sarcastic comedy.
Okay, look out for that. Here's another song, Louie. Enjoy this one if you can.